far as upcoming games are concerned, one of the few titles that I guess if you're a fan of first-person shooters, that is going to be something to look forward to is Back for Blood, which is going to be coming out on June 22nd for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Microsoft Windows. It'll be utilizing Unreal Engine 4, and it's supposed to be the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead 2, which came out back in 2009. And ironically, this game is developed by the same people who created the Left 4 Dead series, and it's now known as Turtle Rock Studios. It used to be known as Valve back in the day, Valve South, and I guess they changed their name. And this is probably the closest thing to a Left 4 Dead 3 that we're going to get, because as a lot of people know, Left 4 Dead 2 was subjected to controversy due to racism and all that stuff, despite the first two Left 4 Dead games between '08 and '09 being very successful. Those two games never received an official sequel, and people probably wondered why. And as far as sales is concerned, I believe they both reached over 3 million in terms of sales, and I heard somewhere that basically the series sold a total of over 11 million copies like worldwide. So Left 4 Dead is actually very popular as a first-person shooter, and there was a lot of question as to why there was never a 3. But for those who are fans of the Left 4 Dead series back in the day, Back for Blood is going to be the closest thing to a Left 4 Dead 3 game that you're going to get unless I guess the developers decide to actually create a Left 4 Dead 3 game. It's going to be published by Warner Brothers Interactive, and this game has a pretty generic plot where most of humanity is diseased or infected by, I guess, zombies, or in this case, the Ridden, in a post-apocalyptic world. And I think this is something that will definitely attract the attention for those who are first-person shooter games, or for those who are huge fans of the Left 4 Dead series back in the late 2000s. And as far as in terms of how it's going to do in terms of sales, that remains to be seen, because first-person shooters are still popular, but I don't know if it was quite as popular as it was back in the late 2000s, early teens, and what have you. This is a game that I feel like it definitely it looks interesting, and it looks like something that people could sink their teeth into. But at the same time, as far as shooters are concerned, there's a lot more competition out there in the gaming world. There are a lot of people playing games like Fortnite and what have you. And with that being said, I'm not quite sure whether or not this upcoming game is going to be as big or as successful as it would have been back in the early teens or late 2000s. We'll just have to see. But so for those who own the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, check out Back for Blood this upcoming summer on June 22nd.